Despite the still recovering global economy, beef exports are looking strong in 2010. We have more in this week's Market Watch.
Market Watch, brought to you by Pfizer Animal Health.
Joining us in the studio is Phil Seng, Chief Executive Officer of the Meat Export Federation. Thanks for coming back to the show.
Pleasure's mine.
You know, we're a couple of months into 2010, and already it looks like early returns are telling us that exports are on the upswing. What's driving some of this trend?
Well, it's looking very positive. We're up 9% on volume over last year, 10% on value. We see that continuing. The drivers of the markets primarily are Japan. Japan's up 45% for the first 2 months. Korea just this past week eclipsed 2,000 metric tons for 1 week. And so we're seeing the growth pretty much around the globe. Probably the only area where we probably will see a little bit of a decline is Mexico at this point in time.
That's outstanding news. What does it mean for producers as we think about our plans for later this year and even beyond?
Well, I think it's very encouraging for producers. About $135 a head is being derived from the export market, so it's very important to the profitability of the producer. And of course, we see this year is the year that will eclipse our sales that we had in 2003 when the market was closed. So we're going to be back as far as we can tell, and it looks very promising when we consider that the Secretary of Agriculture was just in Japan, and it looks like they're going to initiate some discussions there. So that'll be a big boost to us if we can get that market open.
That is good news. It's been a long time in coming, but very welcome news for sure.
Much.
So as you think about some of the challenges that we might be facing, why don't you share a little bit of some of the challenges on the horizon?
Well, I think the challenges are still trying to get complete access in the markets. We are at 30 months in Korea, 30 months in China, 30 months in Taiwan, Japan at 20 months. So if we could get these markets open, plus Mexico, we're still at 30 months with Mexico. People forget that. But if we could have added access to these markets, that would be probably the biggest boost that we could get into these markets. I mean, outside the United States, again, except for Mexico, we're seeing the global recession, the financial crisis, all these things is pretty much over with. So it's very encouraging when you look at the economic situation around the world.
That is encouraging. And any specific opportunities that you think we as cattlemen should be pursuing?
Well, I think number one is I still think the Japanese market presents tremendous opportunity. The Russian market, as we're seeing, has been very strong here the last couple of months, and we see that continuing in Russia, especially as oil prices continue to appreciate. So that's encouraging. I think Mexico will pick up. They have a drought. I mean, there's a lot of people who are very interested in what's going on in Mexico, but it's a very dynamic market down there. They're very dependent upon the United States as far as exports.
Sure.
So as our economy starts to recover, which it is, this should be very positive for the producers here in the United States.
It's on balance, great news, and we appreciate all of what you all do to open up those markets and to create opportunities for us. We know how critically important that global market is, especially as beef producers. Thanks so much.
My pleasure.
You bet. For more information on the state of the markets in 2010 and from USMEF, visit our website at cattlemen2cattlemen.org.